So, a few things with Zoom. I'm going to mute everyone so that the voices don't overlap. But I can see whoever wants to have their camera on. I have a screen just here, so if I'm looking that way, that's why. And you'll need to pin my video. It's in the Alice. So if you're on a device like an iPad or a phone, you double tap the image to pin it. If you're on a laptop, you right click. And we're going to be starting today laying down anyway. So if you want to find your space where you're practicing today, lay down and get comfortable. I'll just be filling around the room a little, checking that I've muted everyone. But you can just close down the eyes and get comfy. And for those watching on Instagram Live, I hope the audio is okay. And I may cut my head out when I stand up. I also am trialing YouTube Live as well, so hello for that. Okay. So this is where the screen is. I think I'll give it about 2 minutes and then we'll start. A couple minutes, and we might be laying down. Yes, so I'm muted, and then the audio is coming through a different picture. Okay. Because I have one of those phones that only has a USB-C port, and that's what I'm filming off, and my microphone doesn't want to connect. At the moment, buying microphones is very challenging, so I've got a stupid logo. Okay, I think it's about time we get started. If I keep looking over here, it's because I'm just checking, because you now need to admit people to the class. So, if there's any issues, write in the chat, as I can't hear you. So yeah, just write in the chat if there's any issues, or if you want to have your camera on, you can wait a minute. So laying down on your back, closing down the eyes. I am playing music, but it's not always the best through Zoom, so feel free to put on a playlist of your choice. Moby's got some really nice ambient, chill playlists on Spotify. So today we'll start with 3-part yogic breath. We'll take one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly. To start with, I just want you to inhale only into your chest. Just feel it just in the chest area. And then exhale just from your chest. Now with the next inhale, I want you to see if you can fill up your ribs. So the back of your back is spreading. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. And then finally breathing into the belly. Deep breath in. Long breath in. Now if you're new to 3-part yogic breath, it may take a little bit of time to get used to breathing into certain areas. But we're going to dive right in and see if we can link all 3. Belly, Exhale, belly, ribs, chest. And you can do this in your own time. Having hands on the chest helps you to feel where the air is moving. Inhale, chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, belly, ribs, chest. Starting to feel your body relax again. Starting to become present. 3 more rounds of your breath. Let the breath control go. Just notice how you feel. Hug your knees into your chest and start to rock and roll up the length of the spine till you come all the way up to a seat. And then you'll turn, or I'll turn, you get next turn. Sitting cross-legged. We're going to integrate breath with movement now. So as you inhale, I want you to reach the arms wide and high, gazing up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you pull the breath down. You can either have hands in Namaste, or if you want, you can reach the hands up on the inhale, place one hand on top of the other, and then push the air down into the center. 3 more breaths like this. Inhale, reach wide and high. Exhale, push down. Inhale. Gathering breath. Exhale, collecting. Last one. Reach the hands as wide as you can, like you were trying to extend the arms all the way up to the ceiling. And then exhale, hands at heart center. You'll take your hands out in front of you, palms facing forwards. Reach them up to the sky. Start to open and close the hands, so you get this sort of clapping kind of action. I don't know if you can hear that. So it's sort of like a little self-clap. And then you can start to increase the speed. And as the hands speed up, the clapping will stop because the movement's going to primarily move just into the fingers. Opening and closing as fast as you can. Faster, 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 even faster. I know maybe your arms are burning, but you're going to do it even faster and even faster and even faster. Take one more deep breath in, and then shake the hands with hands. And then swap so that the fingers are facing backwards and the palm is on the floor. And you can do this kneeling if you like as well. And you just lean from left to right, bending the elbows, stretching the wrists. So I'm just doing this motion on the floor. And then bring yourself around to a tabletop position, setting up for cat and cow. So there's 2 ways you can do this, or there's a million ways you can do this. But the 2 ways I'm going to offer you today is either toes tucked or toes untucked. So when you have the toes tucked, it allows you to kind of activate in your legs a little bit more. And when you have the toes untucked, it just feels different. So give it a try. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Your choice of toes tucked or not. On the inhale, you're going to start to pull the hips back, drop the belly down, and then squeeze the shoulder blades as you pull the chest forward and repeat forward. On the exhale, again starting from the hips, you're going to start to tuck the tailbone like you're a shy dog, tail between the legs. Start to round back, push the floor away, head drop. Now moving with your own breath. Inhale, cow, arching back. And then exhale, cat. Really rounded spine. If you feel like you want to take these movements into more of a circular kind of shape, maybe on a little bit left and right, please do so. Then really thinking about pulling the chest forwards on the inhales, starting the movement from the hips so you feel the whole spine enrolled in this shape. And then once you've had a little bit of exploration, you'll come back to a flat back. Walk your hands one hand's distance in front of where they were. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down the face and go. And you want your ears between your arms. If you look at me and I'm cranking my head up like this, it's because I'm looking at you guys. So you guys keep your ears between your arms. Inhale, lift up onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees, come back down, tabletop. Bring big toes together to touch. Open the knees, push back, child's pose. So child's pose is a place that you can come anytime throughout the practice. We're moving pretty gently today. It's a beginner flow. But also when we go through beginner flow, sometimes there's really strong holds and we get really tired. So if you need to have a break, this is a nice place you can come back to. Start to push into the hands so the arms lift, the head lifts. Start to how you're going to round through the upper limb, modified chaturanga all the way to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Squeeze the arms together. And then push all the way back through to tabletop, down the face and go. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Now this time I'm going to do it slightly different. Bring the knees almost all the way to the floor. And then start to lift the hips up and back, down the face and go. Again, ripple forward, high plank. Again, ripple forward, high plank. Almost drop the knees, but not quite. And then hips come back down the face and go. Last time like that. Inhale, ripple forward. Lower the knees. Lift the hips. And you'll take 3 rounds of breath in downward facing dog. And I'm just going to quickly check on the iPad, so if you need to go to child's pose, that's fine. Breathing. Sorry, I just changed my internet, so the microphone should be better now. Okay. Look to the top of the mat, come onto the tippy toes, and start to walk all the way up, coming to a halfway lift. You can either have fingers to shins, or fingers to the floor. Rolling the shoulders back, pulling the chest forward. Take one more deep breath in, and then exhale, forward fold. Whatever that looks like for you, that could be here, that could be here. And then inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Reach the hands wide to the sky. And then exhale, dive right back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Place the hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Look to your hands. Check that all 10 fingers are equally spreading. See that your wrist creases are parallel with the top of the mat. And then come forward, shoulders over fingers. Drop the knees all the way this time. Squeeze the elbows in. Once more, modified chaturanga all the way to the floor. Inhale, roll the chest open. Light in the hands. You should be able to pick them up because there's no weight there. And then keep pushing back. Take 3 rounds of breath. You can either walk or you can bring your big toes together to touch, bend the knees, and jump into a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, leading with the chest all the way to stand. So an arch in the back this time. And then hands come to heart stand, so close down the eyes. Take a moment to set an intention for this practice. whether it be to focus on your breath or to ignore Lucy's alarm, whatever it is. Take a round of breath to seal belly. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Taking a slight back bend as you reach the chest up and then back. Soft knees as you bow forward. Inhale halfway, place the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forwards, high plank. This time, option to keep the knees lifted as you lower through chaturanga in one strong piece. And then maybe lifting upward facing dog this time, so straight arms, weight in the top of the feet. Round back, downward facing dog. Take a round of breath. Exhale, clear it out. And then inhale, left leg reaches to sky. 3, let it go. Exhale, knee comes to nose, step the foot forward, crescent lunge. Reach the hands to the sky. Slight bend in the back knee so that you can pick those frontal hip bones up and off the thigh. If you're feeling unbalanced, take your feet further left and right. Inhale, reach the hands high, keep your legs low. And then bring the hands to the inside of the foot and either drop the back knee or keep the back knee lifted for lizard lunge. So 2 options. You can either drop or to keep more muscular work, keep it lifted. Another option is fingertips and another option is forearms. So we've got lots of variety. Two rounds of breath. And we're going to drop the back knee if it's lifted, tuck the toes, and then start to push into the hands and straighten the front leg. Pick up the back knee, step the foot in. Coming into this pyramid shape. Inhale halfway, and then seal the hands to the mat. If you need to bend the front knee, that's fine. See if you can push so much into the hands that you can pick that left foot and step it straight back down. Inhale, come forwards. And you can always skip the chaturangas if you want to, otherwise lowering to your modification of chaturanga, your back bend, whether it's cobra or upward facing, and then downward facing go. Connect back to the breath. Inhale, right leg lifts to sky. Feel the whole leg engaged like you were moving through mud. Knee comes to nose before you step crescent lunge. Inhale, lift on up. Back knee bent. Front hips pulling forward. Feet left and right to keep you balanced. So nice wide stance left and right. Inhale, reach the hands up any higher as you slightly back bend. And then exhale, frame that front foot. Or take the hands inside, finding lizard lunge. So either fingertips, forearms, knee, or lifting. Lots of options. 2 more rounds of breath. Now this time we're going to do it properly. Lift the back knee, step the back foot in about one foot as you straighten the front leg. Frame the front foot as you push the floor away, and then see if you can take that right foot back without making a sound, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, and remember you can always skip the chaturangas. Exhale, chaturanga, modify or not. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. Here, tabletop or child's pose. Final round of breath. Inhale, high plank. Slow, low, all the way to the floor. So no cobra, no up dog. You're going to land on our bellies. However you get there, whether it's modified or not, you're going to take your time and then to the belly. Slide the hands forward, coming into Sphinx. So the shoulders are over the elbows and the arms are like train tracks. Beautiful. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Pull the belly button to the spine so you feel the tummy lift. And push into the tops of the feet. Keep sending the butt back towards the heels as you open the chest. Maybe if you've got a little more space, you'll angle your hands to the top two corners of the mat and then straighten the arms. Not a requirement, just an option. One more round of breath. And then elbows come out wide as you lower all the way down to your face. Make a little pillow. Take a round of breath. Take the hands out to the side underneath the elbows. These like cactus wings. And then as you inhale, using the muscles in your back, so really light on the fingertips, you're going to lift up. When you get to this point, check the fingertips are light. And then now you have permission to put more weight into the fingertips, lift the chest. So on the fingertips, exhale, lower back down, bending the elbows, so like cactuses coming out of your arms. Inhale, lift. So using the back of the body, the back muscles. That same action of pushing into the tops of the feet, but pushing towards the heels. And then exhale, come down. Last one, inhale, lift up. And then come down to where you can come light on your fingers. Take your hands back to Sphinx. So contracting those back muscles. So you come from here to here. Yeah, beautiful. Inhale, roll those shoulders back and in out more. And then start to slide the hands back to Cobra. Those chaturanga arms. And everyone, if you would like to try upward facing dog, now is your time. You're going to straighten your arms, push into the tops of the feet so that it's just the tops of your feet on the floor. You're pulling your body through your arms as you gaze forward and then roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Take a round of breath, maybe exhale. Inhale. And then left leg lifts to the side. Step it forward, crescent lunge. Slight bend in the back knee to keep those front hip bones pulling up. Strong arms, shoulders away from ears. One more inhale, lower the back knee. If you have any knee issues, you can pad that knee with a towel or a cushion, or you can just roll up your mat. Hands reaching to the sky. On the inhale, lift up. And then on the exhale, take your hands all the way back, like you're growing wings and then we're reaching behind you. Scoop forward with the hands on the inhale. Exhale, open. Scoop. Exhale, open. One more time. Frame that front foot. Lift the back knee, step the foot in. This time, instead of just stepping the left foot back to downward facing dog, I want you to push into your hands and see if you can take that left foot all the way three-legged dog. Beautiful. Point the toe, bend the knee, keeping the hips square, so the hips in line with one another. Dropping that left hip down next to the right. Lift the head, see if you can point the toes towards the head. Take one more round of breath, and then left foot comes down, downward facing dog. Take a round of breath, and then take 3 more rounds of breath. Here, or in child's pose. Final round of breath. Child's pose or downward facing dog. And then come back up, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to sky. Step the right foot forward, crescent lunge. Sorry about the mic, guys. I can hear it dropping out. Okay, inhale, lift the hands up. Bend the back knee, just a little. Bring the frontal hip bones up. As you reach the sides of the body long and out of the hips, you keep deep in the lunge. Keep pushing out through the back heel. Reach the hands up any higher. And then exhale, drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, open your wings. So on the inhale, scoop. On the exhale, open. I'm going to try and make my instructions very simple. So if the mic cracks out, you're all good. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Frame that front foot. Step the back foot in. Straighten the front leg. And then all the way back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, point the toe. And then reach the toe towards the back of the head. Exhale, 2 feet touch down. Downward facing dog. Take a round of breath. Open mouth, exhale. Look to the top of the mat. Big toes together to touch. Knees bend, and either step or float up and lift. Inhale, roll the shoulders onto the back. Exhale, bow forward. Take the left hand between your feet. Reach the right hand, twist. Then swap. Right hand comes down. Inhale, left hand opens. Left hand comes down. Slow roll all the way up to stand, tucking that tailbone under. Okay. Now moving into a balancing posture. Start to feel all four corners of both of your feet. So you can feel the left side of the foot, the right side of the foot, front of the feet, back of the feet, feeling weight in all directions. Spread the toes of the left foot. Take a micro bend in the left knee, and then thumbs up to the back of the room with the right hand. Yeah. Then you're going to bend the right foot, right knee, and grab it with that right hand, setting up for dancer's pose. So you want your hand on the inside of your foot, thumb on the sole of the foot, fingers on the roof. Reach left hand high. Take a deep breath in. Kick into the right leg. Dancer's pose. Find your drishti. Find your breath. If you're wobbling, just have fun with it. Inhale, one more breath, keep that leg up any amount higher. And then exhale, slowly lowering down. Bringing knees back together. Bringing left hand down. Right foot down. Find Tadasana. Mountain pose. So you're standing with full body activation. Spread the toes. Feel the legs engaged, the tummy engaged, the chest, the sides of the body lengthening, shoulders relaxing away from the ears, fingers electric. Take the weight over to the right foot. Micro bend the right knee. Thumbs up with the left hand to the back of the room. Grab the left foot. Thumb on sole of foot, fingers on roof. Right hand reaches to start. Inhale, and then kick into that right foot. Opening the chest, opening the whole front line of the body. One more deep breath in. Keep that leg in and out higher. And then with control, slowly lower all the way down. This time reach the hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Take the feet hip width or wider, and then ragdoll. Grabbing opposite elbows, you can sway from left to right. You can shake the head yes and no. Take another round of breath. And then once more, roll slowly all the way up to stand. Reach the hands high. Place the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Drop the knees. Coming into puppy pose or Anahatasana. Start to reach the fingers forwards. First option, forehead comes down. Second option, arms come down too. Third option, chin. Final option, beautiful. You can close down the eyes. You just imagine your heart melting into the floor. Still keeping that tummy a little bit active, pulling belly button to spine. Protect the back. One more round of breath. Start to push up, and then ripple forward, Sphinx pose. Inhale, open the chest. Take the hands wide if you want. Seal pose. If you're getting any pain in the lower back when you do this, just come back to Sphinx. Whatever works best for you. And then exhale all the way down to the forehead. Take a round of breath. Sensing the yawn. Hands come underneath the elbows by the low ribs. Forehead starts to lift, back muscles squeeze on. Pushing upward facing dog. If that's not okay, you can stay in cobra. And then rolling over, downward facing dog. Start to walk to the top of the mat. And as you arrive, you just collapse onto your back. Two options for the forward fold. Either caterpillar, knees bent, chest to thighs. So that's option one. Option two, classic Paschimottanasana. Chest straight, knees bending down. Option two. So one, caterpillar. Two, Paschimottanasana. Yogi's choice, up to you. Whatever forward fold your body is feeling right now, is where I do. 3 rounds of slow, satisfying breath. Enjoy your last exhale. And then slowly roll yourself out of your forward fold. Sitting on the floor, knees bent, feet grounded. Hold on to your shins or your knees. Inhale, cow in the upper body. So it's like a halfway lift in the upper body. You're using the leverage of your hands to pull your chest. And then exhale, round. One more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. This time, take that rounding motion all the way to the floor. You're able to shuffle. Knees bent. Left calf over right thigh. Reverse pigeon. Reach through the gap, grabbing either the back of the thigh or front of shin. Keep flexing that left foot as you gently guide the legs towards the face. Lower back on the mat, shoulders relaxed, back of head heavy. One more breath. Exhale, release. Keep the legs as they are and take it over to the right for a twist. And if that's too much, you can just unravel the legs. Arms like cactus or like a T. Inhale, come back to center. Unravel the legs. And begin again. So right calf comes over left thigh. Reach through the space, thigh or shin. Flexing right foot to protect that knee. Gently pulling towards the face. And if you can't do this, if it's too sore, if it's causing you problems, then just don't do it. Some of you have knee injuries. This should be gentle. One more round. Gently guiding that towards the face. Exhale, release. Keep the cross, knees over to the left. Cactus arms or T. You can gaze up at the ceiling or over to the right hand side, away from your legs. Fill the right side of the body with oxygen. Deep, deep breath. With every exhale, feel the body getting softer. Come back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Start to make little circles with the knee, massaging the lower back. These circles can start to grow larger. If it feels better for them to be smaller, you're just going to find out where there's the crunchy spot. All around there. Change direction. One more. And if there are any really juicy spots and you want to leave it there, please slide the legs out, arms facing the sky, eyes closed down, breath control ceases. Trusting the natural rhythms of your body. Become aware of all the spaces that your body is making contact with the floor. And then all the spaces under your body where there will be gaps from the natural curvature under the knees and the neck. Feel your inhale on the floor. And then the next exhale melts into that inhale.